In my observation and analysis of human behavior, I often try to look at the actions of other types of animals. I think we have a habit as humans to say, I am smarter or more intelligent than other things because they have a small brain, etc. But my argument is that just because wires are smaller doesn't mean they don't have the same capacity, especially depending on what those wires are transmitting. I want to focus on the 4-year chimpanzee war between 1990 and 1994 that Jane Goodall witnessed. I'm going to refer to them as groups A, B, and C. So in the beginning, group A had an alpha and that alpha died. Group A split into A and B. B was led by two brother alphas, Hugh and Charlie. And I think it's safe to assume that Hugh and Charlie wanted to secede and just live peacefully in their own area in the South. However, the North, for whatever reason, enacted tactical assassination and elimination until they had completely annihilated Group B. So Group A annihilated Group B ruthlessly. Group B never attacked Group A. So you can assume that they wanted to live alone in peace and didn't want anything to do with whatever hierarchy or politics of Group A. Once Group A took over Group B's territory, there was another group that was more aggressive and had larger numbers, which I'm going to call Group C. And they conflicted, and Group C essentially defeated Group A. But the interesting thing is, when Group B was in that same area, there was no conflict with Group C. I think it's safe to say that the second generation Group A was more of a conquesting and was seeking to expand their territory. But then after they were war weary and had defeated Group B, Group C didn't perceive them having the same capacity as Group B. But I think this is very interesting, right? Because it is almost like a shadow of human conflict. When people who don't want to go along with current authority decide they would rather live on their own. And the current authority is not okay with that because authority doesn't like people who will not comply or will not listen, even if it doesn't have anything to do with them, simply because it shows others that they don't have to comply or listen, even if it's not in conflict.